of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. You know, folks, I have an idea that some of the folks down in Pine Ridge are having the same trouble these days as a good many of us, trying to balance the family budget. And if that's the case with you, just listen to this. Did it ever occur to you that Alka-Seltzer can be one of the most helpful, economical household items you can buy? That's right. And here's why you'll find Alka-Seltzer so economical to use. Now, you wouldn't think of being without a headache remedy handy, would you? And you usually keep something on hand for that acid indigestion Dad has every now and then. Two, you know it's wise to be prepared for quick relief in cold distress and muscular aches and pains and fatigue. Well, listen, by keeping just one package of Alka-Seltzer tablets handy, you can be prepared for all of these discomforts. Yes, Alka-Seltzer actually offers quick, pleasant relief in all of these common ailments. Now, think what a saving that can mean. So we say no thrifty home can afford to be without a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets in the medicine cabinet. Get one from your druggist tonight or tomorrow, sure. And remember, the large-size package is far more economical. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Little did Abner realize the trouble he was letting himself in for yesterday when he dressed the dummy up in women's clothes. Sister Simpson passed the store and saw him with his arms around the dummy, and immediately reported to his wife Elizabeth that her husband was carrying on with another woman. As we look in the little community today, we find Cedric and Abner down at the store. Listen.
I ought to take that dress off of Mr. Billback before it causes me any more trouble. Ought to had more sense than to put it on him in the first place.
Well, I think he looks just like a woman, standing with that sunbonnet on.
Well, that's the trouble, Cedric. Looks too much like one. Mike and I broke up my home, is what he's done.
Miss Peabody still mad about it, huh?
Mad? I had to sleep in the barn last night. Dad blame that Sister Simpson. She's the one that caused the whole thing. See, when I put this dress on the dummy yesterday afternoon, why, I got to cutting up around here. Put my arms around it and acted like I was kissing it and all, just to make Lum laugh.
Yes, Mom.
That Sister Simpson walked by the front of the store out there and seen me and went and called up my wife and told her that she seen me carrying on with another woman.
Well, why don't you just explain to her what you done? Tell her it was a clothes dummy.
I tried to, Cedric. She won't listen to me. Won't give me a chance to tell her nothing.
That's a good one on her end. You can judge yourself, Mr. Dillbeck. Oh, Miss Dillbeck. I don't know what to call that dummy now with a dress and sunbonnet on and wearing a mustache.
Well, I've been calling it Miss Dillbeck since I put that dress on him.
Well, he looks more like a woman than he does a man, all right, now.
Yeah. I could just get Elizabeth down here to see this thing, why she'd understand.
Sure, that's the thing to do. Get her down here.
The trouble is, she won't talk to me. Hey, well, why don't you call her up, Cedric? Just tell her how the whole thing happened. Get her down here and we'll just prove it to her. She'll listen to you.
All right, I'll call her for you.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Just explain the whole thing to her.
See, your ring is too short and long, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe when you and Clarabelle get married, why, I can help you out sometime.
Well, we never do have no arguments, so.
Well, you ain't married yet, either.
Hello?
Well, don't just keep saying hello, Cedric.
Well, that's all she's saying. Hello?
What? Tell her who you are.
Oh, this is Cedric Lehunt. Yes, Mom. Oh, tolerably well, I reckon. How's yourself? Well, I do know. Yes, Mom.
Tell her about me and Miss Billbeck, Cedric.
Ooh. Well, what I called you up about, you oughtn't to be mad at Mr. Abner, Miss Peabody. That was just Miss Billbeck he had his arms around down here yesterday.
Sure.
Drown her and kiss her, too.
Just what I done, yeah.
Of course, I'm sure. Yes, Mom, I'd swear it in court or any place else.
Sure.
That's why we wanted me to call you and tell you... Hello? Well, at least she hung up the phone, Mr. Abner.
Well, I knowed she wouldn't let you explain it to her. Stubbornest one woman that ever drawed breath I do.
Well, here comes Mr. Lum.
Yeah. Notice he's late getting down this morning. Must have been working in his garden, I reckon.
Yes, Mom. And then he gets the cow's milk and that stock fed of a morning. He's put in half a day's work.
Yeah, I don't know why he's never got married. Looks like he gets harder doing a woman's work that way. But on the other hand, when Elizabeth gets to acting up like she is now, notice I begin to think she's lucky. Come in, Lum.
Morning, Mr. Lum.
Morning. A little late this morning, Abner. I stopped by the barber shop.
Oh, that's all right. We ain't been busy. Notice old Mo sort of nicked you there, didn't he?
Yeah, crazy. He gets to arguing politics and don't pay no attention to what he's doing. He's gonna hurt somebody down there someday bad if that bunch of loafers down there don't quit egging him on. Takes it out on the fellow he's shaving.
Yeah, he run old Grandpappy Spears out of there with a razor the other day.
Yeah, I heard about that. Arguing about the war.
Yeah.
They call it the Battle of Moe's Mooch Barber Shop now.
I don't know why them fellas goes down there to argue. I get all the arguing I want at home. Elizabeth's still mad about me and Miss Billbeck down here yesterday, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, my, yeah.
I wish you'd quit calling that dummy Miss Billbeck.
Well, I can't call him Mr. Billbeck and him with a dress on.
Well, don't call him Billbeck at all. Every time you say that, I think of that dead-blamed Charlie Billbeck over there at Cherry Hill.
Charlie Billbeck?
Oh, I know him. Lives over here on the old Medford place now.
I don't reckon I know him.
You know the fella there was so much in the paper about last summer, breaking out of jail and at the county seat.
Breaking jail?
Yeah, tell me he just broke them iron bars out of them windows just like there is tissue paper. Walked out and nobody ever offered to go after him even.
Well, I do know. What they had him locked up for?
Oh, that ruckus he started over at Cherry Hill to 4th of July picnic. Got the sheriff down, tried to make him eat his own revolver.
Well, he sure had an nerve jumping on the sheriff.
Yeah, he's awful high-strung, they say. Sheriff tried to arrest him for whooping the Garland boys, and he got mad.
Old man Bud Garland's boys?
Yeah, whooped the whole family.
Why, there's about 8 of them boys. There ain't a one of them under 6 foot tall.
Well, it'd have been easy to measure that day. They's all laid out there on the ground.
What was the trouble twixt them?
Oh, they got in an argument 'cause he hit their mule.
Who?
You see, that oldest boy was running the flying jenny and had a mule pulling it, and Charlie Billbeck was standing there watching, and the mule went by and kicked him.
Well,
Next time that mule circled by, he just squared off and hit him right betwixt the eyes with his bar fist. That mule dropped to the ground like he'd been hit with a sledgehammer.
oh, the land's sake. Well, he must be a mean one, that fella.
No, he killed 2 or 3 men, they say.
Well, I always think of Mr. Billbeck in there at the bank when I see that dummy. And he was a little meek fella. He wouldn't harm nobody.
No, he was all right, but that Charlie Billbeck, hot-headedest fella that ever lived, I reckon.
Well, that Elizabeth is the hot-headedest fella I ever seen.
Won't listen to you, huh?
No, Cedric even tried to talk to her on the phone a while ago, and she wouldn't even listen to him.
Well, I'll go there tonight and explain it all to her.
I wish you would, Lum. She'll listen to you, for all this has.
Yeah, I don't know. Got a way with women, I reckon.
You must have.
Don't worry, I'll straighten out the whole thing.
Looks like I can have more worries than there one fella that ever lived. Elizabeth mad at me. These rabbits is costing us more to feed every day. And I don't think that idea of giving away a rabbit every time somebody buys $1 worth of merchandise is going to work out for them.
Hey.
Why, no, I tried to give 5 of them to Mrs. Bates this morning. She bought $5 worth of merchandise, and I just insisted on her taking the rabbits, and she just canceled the whole order, walked right out of the store.
Now, Zanny, that reminds me, Abner. I run across something last night sounded like a pretty good idea to me. Well, what did I do with that thing?
What, Mom?
If I can find it. Advertisement I cut out of a farm journal I was looking at last night. Here it is, here. Now, listen to this. Don't be a clock puncher. Don't be a wage slave. Be independent. Let our little furry friends work for you.
Well,
make your living at home raising our pedigreed rabbits. Sells for $5 a pair. Write us at once for further details.
$5 a pair?
That's what it says here.
You know how many of them we got this morning? 142. I just counted them a while ago.
For goodness sakes. Well, that's 71 pairs of rabbits.
Yeah, at $5 a pair, how much does that figure on them?
Well, the 5 times 71. 5 ones is 5, and 5 times 7 is 35. $355. Goodness, is that right?
$355?
That's what it is, sure as well.
Well, what are we complaining about?
I ain't. That's what I'm telling you. We're standing right in the middle of prosperities and never even noticed. We're going into that rabbit raising business on a big scale now. Our troubles is over.
Well, good for us.
Our troubles is over.
Yes, sir. Did you hear that, Sidney?
Yes, Mama. I was listening to every word of it.
Had a fortune in rabbits and never noticed.
I get it.
Doggy, that's the best mood I've heard yet.
Hello? John Downstone. No, this is Lum talking. Well, he's here. Do you want to talk to him?
Elizabeth calling up to apologize, I reckon.
Why, all day, I reckon.
Now she knows I'm rich off a rabbit.
They want to do what?
Rabbit king.
Who is this?
Abner.
Who?
King of the Belgian Hatter.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir, I'll tell him. Goodbye. Abner, you better get out of here.
Huh?
That was Charlie Dillbeck. Said Elizabeth called him and told him you was carrying on with Miss Dillbeck, and he thinks it's his wife. You better hide and stay here. I hope he runs in the right direction.
Well, our old friends down in Pine Ridge always seem to sometimes have the faculty of getting into trouble and then getting out of it again, don't they? And Lum and Abner want me to remind all of you that when you're troubled with headaches or acid indigestion, that Alka-Seltzer can help you get out of it. You know, the way we live, the things we eat, the nervous strain and constant tension, hurried, unbalanced meals, late hours, and loss of sleep, why, it's no wonder that we have to help nature straighten us out every once in a while. It's no wonder that we suffer from time to time with excess stomach acidity. But if you have a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets handy, relief from your discomfort should be yours in short order. Yes, when you drink a sparkling glass of Alka-Seltzer, you help yourself to real relief for upset stomach, acid indigestion, distress after meals, and morning after misery. Now that's because Alka-Seltzer's alkalizing properties help to neutralize quickly and pleasantly the excess stomach acidity, usually the immediate cause of your distress. No wonder these modern alkalizing tablets are used by more people than any other product of their kind on the market. Try them yourself. You can get Alka-Seltzer at all drugstores, either by the package or by the glass at the soda fountain. Be wise, friends. Alkalize with Alka-Seltzer, and you'll feel better fast. Be sure to listen to Lum and Abner Thursday night. Now, that's day after tomorrow at the same time. Lum and Abner are now on the air every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday evening at 7:15 p.m. over this station. Lou Crosby speaking. See you Thursday. This is the National Broadcasting Company.